I'm Anisha. To know more about my work, you may visit my website www.TarotbyAnisha.com. For those of you who are seeking deeper clarity, be it in your love lives or your career, for a personal consultation, you may write to me at TarotbyAnisha@gmail.com. Taurians, here's wishing you a spectacular 2018. I pray that it's a successful, peaceful, and an extremely happy year for you. We're beginning the month with the full moon that is there on the 1st, and it's there in Cancer, it's there in your house of learning, siblings, and short distance travel. So it's really a time where you're opening up the year with seeing whether something that you need to be either understanding more, you need to be learning more, you need to be studying more. Some of you could be completing a course during this time. Some of you could be completing a training around this time, and there could be a sense of acceptance, realization that skill set is doing well for you. It's working out, or it's giving its yield to you during this time. On the 12th, we have Mercury that moves to the house of expansion of the mind, and it is joining Saturn, Venus, Pluto, and Sun, and they're all there in this house of spirituality and expansion of the mind and long distance travel. And Mercury, of course, is going to be bringing about a lot of action, a lot of communication. There could be a lot of discussions along with either traveling or even expanding your mind in spirituality. You would want to get deeper into the subjects that interest you. It's really not going to be a superficial conversation or even an interest. And with Saturn and Pluto being over there, they tend to get more deeper and underneath. It's you would even subjects that are like psychology, astrology, maybe they could, or even as far as things that have to do with service, where compassion is concerned, maybe working with charity organizations. You will find that during this time you're really drawn towards the deeper things, things that really matter and how do they move. And it's a time to be broadening your horizons and a wonderful time to be traveling as well. On the 16th, we have a new moon as well that is there in this house of expansion of the mind. And this is speaking about really renewing your life direction. Where is it that you really want to be, Taurians, and what is it, how it is that you see your life panning out? And some amount of new insight over there. On the 18th, we have Venus that is there in your house of career, reputation. And on the 19th, we have Sun over there as well. So it's a wonderful time for accolades, recognition as far as work is concerned. A lot of you could be really satisfied with the kind of work that you have been putting out and the appreciation that you're getting at work. And it's also a time to be figuring out what is it that you really love about your work, which aspect of it is that really sort of draws you to it. On the 27th, we have Mars that is there in your house of joint finances, resources, sexuality, intimacy, and it is also the house of transformation. And Mars is going to be bringing about things more in action. It's not really a time of contemplation. So it could have to do with things as far as inheritance is concerned, as far as maybe taxes need to be looked at. And it also may have to do with some amount of power struggle with a partner. On the 31st, we have a full moon that is there in your house of home, and it's indicating maybe a change of home. Maybe either you're moving to a more luxurious house, or maybe a more comfortable house, or maybe a house which is far more closer to your workplace. And it's a time really to be focusing a lot on at your home space and with people with whom you share that space. Some of you could be selling and buying and leasing and undertaking some renovating processes at home, and for some of you it could mean literally making a move either out of the city or the country as well. It's been a pleasure speaking with you, Taurians. I'll see you again soon, and thank you so much for watching.